Martin, and I'm part of Union's 2015 graduating class. I got a really good start at my elementary schools. I had some really great teachers that really pushed me to try my best to go as far as I could in all my classes. So I started at Jarman Elementary through 3rd grade, and then I went to Darnaby 4th and 5th. And after that, going into middle school, I can remember it was kind of really overwhelming because all of a sudden you have all of these options and you never had the options of which classes you could take before. Right now I am into, I'm one of the presidents of the environmental club at Union, so that's been really fun. We take out their cycling every week. And another just example of the support and the opportunities for the teachers and principals to get involved. I told Dr. Kurt Hartzler that their cycling bin was all the way at the other end of the parking lot, and immediately in the next week or two it was moved, so it was so much more convenient for us because in the middle of winter it gets kind of cold to walk across the parking lot. But so he was really involved in helping, and we just started a new program where we can recycle all of the plastics and the cans and everything at this school. Before it was just paper, so that's kind of exciting for us. We get to help all of that other all the other types of materials. We get to recycle those too. I was in soccer my sophomore and freshman year, but after that I kind of moved to a more academic stand. It was taking a lot of time, but it was really fun and I really enjoyed it. And so yeah, now I work outside of school. I have a job at Bounce U with the kids, so that's a lot of fun. It's a fun job. When I think of the Union experience, I think of those few teachers that you get that you really just connect to, that you can tell aren't just your teacher for that year, they're going to be with you. I still talk to a lot of my elementary school teachers and I still keep up with them, and when I go back and visit I give them all hugs, and it's really great to see them, and I can tell that they're really just genuinely interested in how I'm doing, and they want to know about me and what I'm involved in and just make sure that I'm doing okay. And I think that's really important, that starting with something with your teachers in elementary school and all the way through middle school and high school too. I've had some really great teachers that just really connect, and I think that's a huge part of the Union experience because teachers make or break a class. You know, you have a bad teacher and that class is just not going to be the same for you. Have a great one and it makes you really appreciate a class that you never thought you would have connected to before. And so I think a huge part of the Union experience is just the teachers that you meet along the way, as well as the principals and the College and Career Center. They're a big help. You can tell that they're really dedicated to making sure that everyone has a plan, knows what they're doing, and if they don't, that they're always open for questions and helping you. And so I think really just the staff is a great part of what makes Union Union. Right now I'm set on going into public relations, and so I'm thinking of maybe combining that with like a political science major or minor, and taking that into maybe campaign management or working for government, or even taking another direction and going to like a nonprofit or a public relations specialist, but somewhere in that field.
What has you interested in that?
I've always loved to write. So definitely public relations is a skill that you would have to utilize, and I love to be busy, honestly. I love to do things, I love to be in the know, to know what's going on, and so I think it would just be a great career, to keep you busy, to do all the press releases and to do the set-up meetings, and I think it would just to represent a company and decide, you get to let the public know this is what is so great about this person or this company or whatever you're representing, and this is what I really want you to see the good parts of this and make sure that you appreciate as much as I do. One of the things that's really helped me is just to really have a good support group of friends. I think it's really important to know whenever you're going through those awkward phases that you're not the only one, that everyone else is going through the same exact thing that you're going through. And so I think it's really important to really have that support group, and kind of following on that to branch out and to talk to people that you normally wouldn't talk to in your classes, maybe the people that sit next to you, because I think you really find that you can relate to everyone a lot more than maybe you thought you could. I really got my start from people who pushed me to just kind of try different things, which is what I would say. If I had to give any advice, I would say try different things. Give everything a chance, because I know a lot of people, you think in elementary school, which is so young, or even in middle school, oh, I'm only an English person, I'm only a science person, math is my thing, or I can't do math. But I think it's really important to give all of the classes a chance, and to find that maybe you really like something that you would never thought that you would like. And so I guess that's where I got my start, is trying all of the different options and kind of testing out the waters and seeing, okay, maybe this is for me, okay, maybe I like this more, and kind of led me on a path to which classes I want to take, because it's important to have a balance of AP classes and regular classes. And so I think the ones you really like, you can try to strive to go farther in, and the ones that maybe you struggle a little bit with, you can keep those on a different level. I think you just got to go for it, really, because there are a lot of scary things whenever you're trying new things. I think there's always a little bit of anxiety or being nervous, but I think really nobody is going to judge you or shun you for trying something new. I think it's really important to realize that everyone is really supportive. Everyone is really welcoming and encouraging, and so when they just see you trying new things, they're going to be very open to it, and they're going to help you along the way. It's not just going to be you and a new class or a new subject that you're not familiar with. Your teachers, your friends, everyone is going to be really open to everyone else trying new things.